Hello students, I hope you all are fine. Let's quickly do the topic of Central Vigilance Commission of India, CVC. This is very important for those who are preparing for UPSC exams as even those who are preparing for state public service exams. So let's start. Central Vigilance Commission of India, CVC, earlier it was called a governmental body or a body to curb corruption in Indian government offices. So it was a government agency. But now, after a statutory status has been granted to it in 2003 by Central Vigilance Commission Act of 2003, it is not a governmental body, it's a statutory body that we will be doing afterwards. So basically, it is a topmost institution, topmost vigilance institution. So what it does? It basically inquires into the offences committed under the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988. If certain categories of public servants, government employees of the central government like All India Services, IAS, IPS and even Group A officers of the central government. So if there is an allegation against these officers that they have committed or they are involved in the offence of corruption, some corrupt practices under the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, so the inquiry should be conducted, or inquiries rather conducted by Central Vigilance Commission against these officers. It can also inquire into the conduct of other officers working in government companies, public corporations. These public corporations must be established under a central act, and even officers of the grade D and above in working in RBI, SEDB or NABARD. Even public sector bank officers of the rank of scale 5 and above are under its eye or under its scrutiny. Even general insurance company managers, senior divisional managers of life insurance companies and societies and local authorities owned or controlled by central government. So basically all these employees, if they are involved in any corrupt practices, if they are involved in corruption cases under the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, the inquiry will be conducted by Central Vigilance Commission. Supreme Court in a very important case of Vineet Narayan and others versus Union of India, it is also known as Jain Hawala case. In this case, the Supreme Court directed that the statutory status should be granted on CVC. So basically, after that, as I've already told you, Central Vigilance Commission Act of 2003 was passed, under which this commission was granted a statutory status. So headquarters of the commission are at New Delhi. And what is the composition of this Central Vigilance Commission? Basically, it consists of a Central Vigilance Commissioner, topmost officer of this institution, then 2 other vigilance commissioners, 1 secretary and other staff members. So this is the composition of this commission. And what is about their appointment? Who appoints them? President of India appoints them, and basically President of India appoint these commissioners on a recommendation given by the committee. And this committee basically consists of Prime Minister of India, Leader of Opposition in the Lok Sabha and Minister of Home Affairs. So this is the committee who recommends to the President that these are the names and these are the persons who should be given the post of Central Vigilance Commissioner or other commissioners. What is the term of Central Vigilance Commissioner? It is 4 years or 65 years till he becomes the age of till he reaches the age of 65 years. So whichever is earlier, this is the term of Central Vigilance Commissioner. And can he resign? Yeah, he can resign. He can send his resignation to the President of India. And can there be removed by the President? Or besides giving resignation, besides the Central Vigilance Commissioner giving resignation, can they also be removed by the President of India? Yes, they can be removed, but they cannot be removed without an inquiry held by the Supreme Court. And the grounds are proved misbehavior and incapacity. If the Supreme Court on an inquiry held by it holds that yes, they ought to be removed on these 2 grounds, then the President of India can also remove them. So some of the other grounds of removal are they are adjudged insolvent by any court, they are convicted of offence of moral turpitude, they engage in paid employment outside their office, and if they have any infirmity of mind. These are the extra grounds of removal. The other major function of CVC is to exercise supervision over the investigation held by the Delhi Special Police Establishment. This is very important. So if the Delhi Special Police Establishment investigates into an offence of corruption under the Prevention of Corruption Act, 1988. So CVC basically supervises that investigation. It gives direction to the Delhi Special Police investigation. It can also review the progress of this investigation held by Delhi Police Special Police establishment. It can also give advice to the central government if the central government needs any advice from it. It can exercise supervision over the vigilance administration of various ministries of the central government. So if there is a case before a commission, Central Vigilance Commission, how it conducts its case. Basically, if there is a corruption case which is held before this commission, if the Central Vigilance Commissioner and other commissioners, they differ in any opinion. So I have already told you there is one Central Vigilance Commissioner, two other commissioners. Basically, the decision which comes, it is unanimous decision generally. But in case there is difference of opinion between all the three, so the final opinion will be of the majority of them. So what is the majority of them? Two will be on one side and one of them is on other side. So that's a minority opinion. The majority opinion will prevail in case of any dispute. But generally there is no dispute. They do not differ in opinion. It's an unanimous decision. But they can differ. So in that case, majority opinion will apply. The other thing is that the Central Vigilance Commission shall have all the powers of a civil court, like summoning, attendance of witnesses, taking evidence on affidavits, examining the witnesses on oath, and even issuing commissions for the examination of witnesses if the witnesses are not able to attend the commission. So all the powers of civil court are there in this commission. So basically it's a court also. What about the salary of Central Vigilance Commissioner and other commissioners and staff and the expenses of the commission? All the salary and the expenses of the commission are charged on the Consolidated Fund of India, CFI. This is very important. One more important thing is, if there is anything done in good faith by Central Vigilance Commission, then no civil suit or criminal proceeding can lie on it. So this point is to protect it from frivolous litigation or suits if the commission does something in good faith. Central Vigilance Commissioner and other commissioners and secretaries and all these persons are basically public servants. The commission, the Central Vigilance Commission, can call for reports from the central government or even the government companies, and this is basically to exercise supervision over the vigilance and anti-corruption work in these governmental departments. Central Vigilance Commission also is a part of the selection committee that recommends the appointment of Enforcement Director of Enforcement. If there is a suspicious transaction under this Money Laundering Act of 2002, the Central Vigilance Commission acts as an authority to receive the information. Even Lokpal refers complaints regarding corruption to Central Vigilance Commission. So Central Vigilance Commission also recommends to the central government for appointment of Director of Prosecution and CBI. So these are some of the functions of Central Vigilance Commission. These were some of the powers of the Central Vigilance Commission. Very important for UPSC aspirants. Hoped you like this lecture. This lecture was very important for you as far as your exams is concerned. So let's meet at some other lecture. Thank you very much.